Stoic courage, overcoming fear in career and life. Fear is invisible, yet it quietly shapes every decision you make. It whispers hesitation before important meetings. It questions your ability during career shifts. It freezes action when opportunity appears. The Stoics understood this. They called fear a distortion of perception, not reality itself. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is control over fear. When you master your mind, you master your response to uncertainty. Recognize fear as a signal, not a stop sign. When fear rises, do not suppress it, observe it. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself. Power lies over your mind, not over external events. You cannot control market changes, job decisions, criticism, or rejection, but you control interpretation and response. Fear often appears when something matters. Growth triggers discomfort. If you feel fear before asking for a promotion or starting a project, that fear signals opportunity. Reframe it. Instead of asking, "Why am I afraid?" ask, "What is this fear pointing toward?" Shift perception, and the emotion loses dominance. Break fear into action. Fear grows in abstraction. It shrinks in execution. Epictetus taught that suffering comes from focusing on what is outside your control. Power returns when attention moves to action. When overwhelmed, break the challenge into small steps. Define the next move. Not the entire journey, just the next move. If you fear changing jobs, start with research. Update your profile, connect with people, apply once. Action converts uncertainty into progress. Each step taken is proof that fear does not control you. Visualize the worst, then prepare. Seneca practiced negative visualization. He imagined loss, failure, rejection, not to dwell in negativity, but to remove shock from reality. Many people fear failure because it feels catastrophic. But ask yourself, what is the worst realistic outcome? If it happens, could you recover? Could you rebuild? Could you adapt? When you confront worst-case scenarios mentally, they lose emotional power. Preparation builds confidence. Prepared courage is stronger than blind optimism. Top performers rehearse pressure before it arrives. Use fear as fuel. Fear activates your body. Increased awareness, sharper focus, heightened energy. Instead of resisting that surge, direct it. Roman leaders stepped into uncertainty constantly. War, politics, leadership conflict. They felt fear but converted it into decisive movement. In modern life, fear before presentations, interviews, or negotiations can sharpen performance. Channel anxiety into preparation. Channel doubt into skill development. Channel uncertainty into strategic thinking. Fear is raw energy. Discipline turns it into advantage. Anchor courage in values. Approval from others is unstable. Opinions shift. Recognition fades. Stoic leaders measured actions against virtue, integrity, responsibility, resilience. Define what you stand for professionally and personally. When decisions align with core values, fear of judgment weakens. If you know your direction, criticism loses authority. Purpose stabilizes action. Courage becomes natural when anchored in principles instead of validation. Daily discipline to build stoic courage. Write down your fears each morning. Name them clearly. Break intimidating tasks into small actions and complete the first one immediately. Mentally rehearse possible failure and prepare response strategies. Act despite discomfort. Do not wait for confidence. Evaluate decisions against your values before reacting. Repeat this consistently. Courage is not a moment. It is a habit. Fear will always appear in career transitions, leadership roles, financial decisions, and life changes. The difference between stagnation and growth is how you respond. Fear is the test. Courage is the answer. History is not nostalgia, it is a weapon. Follow for daily Stoic wisdom.